We're good on Twitch and TikTok and YouTube. All right, let's go. All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live session. Let's get started right away. What up? Let's get started right away. Slipping and tripping right off the bat. All right, so what's going on? AKA PWC Edits is here. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Please have a seat. Is this your first time here?
Yes.
Okay, can you please give him a sheet and then you can just... So it's actually really good timing. We're just starting the live session. So I'm going to be going through everything in the next few minutes. So it's actually really good. All right, guys, let's get started. You guys know what it is. We're here live every single day doing live trades, showing you guys exactly how I make around $1,000 to $5,000 a day. I basically make your monthly income on a daily basis. And guess what? I'm going to show you exactly the steps that I take to make that sort of income. And guess what? I don't charge anything. It's completely free. You never have to pay. You should never have to pay. The one thing that I always tell everyone is if you're paying to learn how to trade, you're actually getting scammed. You should never, ever pay anyone to learn how to trade because guess what? If you're paying them, they're not making money from trading. They're making money from you paying them. So let's get started. We're going to go through some trades. We're going to go over what exactly the trading strategy is, the system is, how it works, how you can start to use it. And guess what? The main thing that we tell everybody is it's all about risk management. Okay. It's all of the profit that you see here is just a side effect of safety. It's only because I'm being safe in the markets that I'm actually able to be profitable. That's what it really comes down to. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to also be safe. Now, let's go over, the whole introduction of what it is that we do here, who we are, how it works. Okay. So, basically our website is justsimpletrading.org. Now, this is the only profitable trading system that you're ever going to find for the rest of your life. And here's my phone number. So there's no one else that actually does this. Here's my phone number. You can actually call me directly anytime you have any questions. Plus, guess what? Here's our office address. So we have an office in Toronto, and you can basically, you can come visit us at any time. We're open 7 days a week from 11 to 5 p.m. every single day. Arsh is saying, hey, bro, long time. Did you go to UOIT? Yo, Arsh. Long time no see, but no, I did not. Okay, I did not go to UOIT. All right. So the one thing that I'll go over very quickly is, remember, I'm going to show you how to be safe. Okay. How to be safe. If anybody is selling you a course, selling you a trading system, selling you a bot, any subscription, if they're promising you guaranteed results, or if they're giving you flip your money schemes, if they're saying you're going to guaranteed make $300 a day, or if they're saying, oh, if you give me 2,000, I'm going to turn it into 10,000. What is this? It's a scam. It's a scam. Okay. Now, why is it that I'm going through this? Everyone's like, yo, AKA, stop wasting time. Let's go make money. You know what? Every single day, I have someone that either comes to me in person or messages me and they've gotten scammed. Okay. And not of like a few hundred. We're talking thousands of dollars. Okay. So what I want to make sure that you guys are doing is being safe. Okay. Next, if they can't show you any live trades, you know how we do all of our trades live here every single day, twice. If they can't show you their live trades and they can't show you a verifiable track record. What's a track record? It's a history of trades. If they can't show you on a live account a history of trades, it's a scam, right? And the last thing is, if there's any limited time offers or here's a 7-day trial or any of those things, it's a scam. Okay? Because a real, true trading strategy will never do any of these things. Okay. So remember, over here, we don't sell anything. You never have to pay us. We don't even have a credit card machine here. Okay. Secondly, all of our trades are done live. Yo, Rolly, what's going on? Conscious is saying, where can I start? For sure. We're going to go over it right now. Just go to my website, akpwc.com. Ark is saying they're talking about profits. But in reality, it's all about dedication and consistency. Exactly. And that's exactly what we're here to show everybody, because everywhere else you go, they just love talking about profits. They're like, you're going to make $5,000. You're going to make $100,000. And now you're excited. Your blood is flowing. You're like, oh, yeah, let's get it. And they're like, yeah, just pay us $500. And you're like, yeah, I'm going to pay it because I'm excited. But guess what? Excitement is not profitable. Okay, that's not how it works. I'm going to show you how every single day I risk less than 1%. And I make actually less than 1%. Okay, I make $1,000 to $5,000 a day on a $600,000 account. You know what 1% on 600,000 is? 6,000. But I make less than that. But guess what? I do it consistently. I do it every single day. All right. Yo, HSL, what's going on? It's AKA Money Time. Let's go. All right. So the next thing is all of our trades are done live and we give you our free over $500,000 system. Now, everybody's asking, how do we start? How do we start? Ark is saying exactly. You can't scale lucky signals, but you can scale consistent RR techniques and all that. Exactly. As long as, so we do 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, which means we always set our stop loss and take profit at 100 points above, 100 points below. That's our trading strategy. Talk to him is saying, what's good, what's good, what's going on? And Kwanzi is saying, you're a smooth talker, easy to listen to. Look, here's the thing. The only reason I can even be doing this is because I've been doing this for over 8 years now. I've actually been doing the same exact strategy for over 8 years now. Everybody wants to know how to get started. Guys, it actually doesn't get easier than this. We just launched this website, okay? It's akapwc.com. Just go to akapwc.com and right here, step 1, register on Abato. It's a licensed and regulated trading platform. Guys, go right now, get set up because we're going to be doing some live trades here, all right? Step 2, you access our over $500,000 range bar system completely for free. Step 3, I've even made videos for you to go watch, obviously completely for free. You can just go watch and it's step by step. How to do this, how to do that. It's one step at a time. And guess what? We even have our Discord. We have over 8,000 people in our Discord community that you can join anytime. I'm there all day. You can ask questions. You can talk to people. You can share your profits or whatever you want to do. Share your trades. Ask people questions. It's all right here on our website, akpwc.com. Armand is saying, do you trade crypto or stocks? Actually, we trade all of the markets, and I'll tell you why. Because when we tested this trading system and strategy, what happens is we tested it over 50 years of data across all the different markets. Okay, now let's get right into it. Let's see if there's any trade we can take. All right, guys, this might actually be a really, really good trade that we can take. So you guys see right here, what color is the super trend? It's green. Okay, so the super trend is green, which means we're in an uptrend. Now let's go over to the range bars. Okay, let's see. There we go, guys. So it's going red to green, and the super trend is also green. So I'm just going to enter a buy trade here. So this is going to be a $1,000 trade that I'm doing live in front of you guys. And now once I've entered this trade, which I've done, the first step is setting our stop loss and take profit. Okay. Remember, this trade is less than 1% risk. Less than 1% risk. Now, how do I set my stop loss, take profit? Very simple. I click the buy button, and now my trade is open here. What am I going to do next? I'm just going to click and drag this down. Now there's my stop loss, which means now I can control my risk on this trade. So it's only going to be $1,000. There we go. Now I'm going to click and drag this up, and this is going to be at $1,000. So there's my stop loss. There's my take profit. I risked less than 1% on this trade. So it's very low risk. Remember, the account size is 613,000. On that, I'm only risking $1. Sorry? What am I trading now? BTC. So we're in a BTC USD trade. So we're trading Bitcoin. Now, the one thing that I want to tell everybody is, a lot of people come in here and they're like, oh, I love to trade gold. I love gold. Gold is amazing. I don't trade anything else. I just trade gold because I love gold. You know what I tell them? Gold doesn't love you. Okay, that's just the reality. Gold doesn't care about you. Because at the end of the day, who cares what the name is? Okay, and if you care about the name, it's just your emotions. It's your feelings. And let me tell you something. Your feelings don't matter in the markets. Because if I can make $1,000 on Bitcoin, it's the same thing as if I made $1,000 on gold. It's the same thing as if I made $1,000 on Tesla. It's the same thing as if I made $1,000 on British pound. It doesn't really matter. it doesn't really matter which markets we trade. Because here's the thing, remember, we have these two options, right? Which is a buy trade or a sell trade. So I can make money whether the markets go up or down. Now, let me tell you something. I don't personally care, me as a person, I don't care if Bitcoin goes to $1 million or it goes to zero. You know, like people have feelings towards like, oh, I love Bitcoin. And the other half is like, oh, I hate Bitcoin. I don't trust it. Look, I don't need to trust anything. All I need to trust is that I have these two options. Whether any market goes up or it goes down, I can make money. That's it. That's all that matters. As long as my risk is controlled. Okay? Yeah, what's up? You have a question?
No, when we're trading this BTC, so we come to crypto here.
Exactly.
That's when we have to check.
Yes, correct. So basically on the range bars, we have them all set up right here in the different categories. So under Forex, you can see we have USD CAD, AUD USD, NZD USD, USD JPY, Euro, and the British Pound. And then under crypto, we have Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and XRP. Under commodities and indices, we have gold, NASDAQ, S&P, Russell, oil, Dow Jones. And then under stocks, we have Meta, Google, Tesla, Amazon. So we have them all categorized right here. Now, here's the thing. Let's see. This trade is actually, so the super trend went red, which means we're in a downtrend. And I mean, the trade is still open. We might lose this trade. There we go. So we just hit stop loss on this trade. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Why am I not worried? Why am I not stressed? Why am I not nervous? The reason is because the risk was less than 1%. This is the same thing as if you did about $1.50 trade on $1,000 account. Would you be stressed? If you hit stop loss for $1.25 on $1,000 account, are you worried? Not really. Why? Such a small percentage. The percentage is so small. This is what I'm trying to tell everybody. Stop trying to gamble away everything and try to just make regular income on a daily basis. Now, let me show you guys something, all right? Sylvia is saying market is trash right now. No, actually, the market is great every single day. Whether the market goes up or the market goes down, it doesn't really matter because our trading strategy, we've tested over 50 years of data. And every single day, I've actually been live on TikTok and social media for like over 6 years now. Okay. And you guys have seen this account grow. Actually, all of these trades that we've done on this account, like almost all of them were done live. You know, so you can see the winning trades, the losing trades. We've had days where we've made thousands of dollars. You know, we've had days where we were down $2,000, $3,000. And it's okay because it's over time. All right. Let's see. Aran, what's going on? You know me is saying you lose the trade. Yes, because there's no such thing as 100% win ratio. Okay. You know, your guru or your mentor who's charging you thousands of dollars will always hide his losing trades because then you won't pay him. Okay. Because his whole claim is that he makes so much money in the markets. But this is the only place you'll find the reality of trading. This is the only place. All right. Why not risk 2%? Because 2% is actually huge risk. Okay. That's the reality. The one thing that I'll tell you guys is, you know, if you lose 50% of your account, I'm just saying, here's an example. Okay. If you lose 50% of your account, how much percent do you have to make to go back? 100%. It's not 50%. So you see, that's why risk, like managing your risk is the most important thing. So basically, all right, let's see if we can get in on another trade here before we move on. By the way, for anyone who wants to get started, guys, go to akpwc.com, which is our website. All of the links are there. Go to Ibotta.com, get your account set up, stop wasting time. I'm literally here making your monthly income on a daily basis, and I show you exactly how to do it with very small risk. So don't waste time. Get started right away. All of the links are right here. All right, akapwc.com. Ark is saying it's all about overall profits in a month, let's say, not about one single trade in one day. Exactly. And let me show you guys something. Ark, that you bring up a really good point. So let me go to my orders history because I want to show you this one thing, okay? So let's just change it to the past, let's say 3 months, okay? Because that's a good amount of data to see how we've been doing. So here are all the trades I've done in the past 3 months. Again, nobody will ever show you this, by the way. So you can see winning trades, losing trades, winning trades, losing trades. Let's go all the way down. Let's see how much we've done in the past 3 months. We've made about $85,000, almost $86,000 USD in the past 3 months. That's not bad. Okay, that's not bad. So, do you recommend prop firms? Now, here's the thing. You know me. What it really comes down to is just get your account set up on Abato. They do have prop firm challenges, but usually I always suggest fund your own account, trade with your own account. I usually don't do prop firm challenges. All right, let's see if there's any other trade. So the super trend is red, which means we're only looking for sell trades. All right. Ark is saying some nice profits, man. Yeah, for sure. And it's just because we're the only ones that actually have a profitable trading system and strategy. All right, guys. So you see the super trend is red, which means we're only looking for sell trades. When the super trend is green, we're only looking for buy trades. So as soon as the range bars now go red, I'd be looking for a sell trade. All right, so there we go. We're getting this reversal right there. All right, well, wait. Let's see. Just me saying that's good profits with 1% risk. It's actually less than 1%. It's less than 1%. All right, we're getting this reversal. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and enter the sell trade. Again, remember, it's way less than 1% risk. Now I'm going to click and drag my stop loss up. Remember, stop loss is higher because we're in a sell trade, okay? And then our take profit is below because we're in a sell trade. Now we're going to set our take profit. There we go. Let's go. What's the indicator that you're using? And Dr. Mahmood is saying, I want to learn from zero about how. All right, so basically, the first thing you have to do is you just go to our website, aka pwc.com. The link is in my bio, and all the steps are right here. So if you go to step 3, which is watch setup videos, you're going to get to our school community. Okay, when you join our school community, go to where it says classroom and then click step-by-step video tutorial. When you click this, guys, we have videos on how to do everything. How to use the super trend, how to open a buy trade, how to open a sell trade. And look at how short these videos are. It's like 45 seconds, okay? Because I know everybody's working 18 jobs. Nobody has time. So there's no reason for you to watch 4-hour-long videos, okay? So here you go, 45 seconds. Don't waste time. Go to akpwc.com and let's get started. What's the indicator you're using? So the indicator I'm using is called the Super Trend Indicator. Now, when you're on the Abato Web Trader platform, what you got to do is click Indicators on the top and then go down to the yellow button, Indicator Store, and then go to Search, and then just search Super, S-U-P-E-R. There you go. Now click there, and then you're just going to click Install Free, okay? Once you have this installed, you go back to the platform, go to Indicators, and under Trend, you're going to find the Super Trend, all right? Rambo is saying, can I give you my money and you can trade for me? So if you have at least $5 to $10 million, then we can talk about it. But less than that, you should just go get your own account set up and start trading. Is ICT a good strategy to use? There's no other trading strategy that is profitable other than the one that we're using here. What are you trading? Crypto Queen is saying, and Chance is asking, what am I trading? So right here, I'm trading Bitcoin, but let's see if there's any other trades that we can take on any other market. Let's see, gold. So nothing here really right now. Let's see, NASDAQ. All right, so NASDAQ, we're actually having this push back down, and the super trend is red. So we'll wait and see if there's any trade we can take here. Will this work for 1-minute trades only? All right, so here's the reality, okay? The time frame doesn't matter. Okay, you're going to go all over the internet. You're going to see people drawing lines on charts, okay? Support and resistance and trend lines. Technical analysis is not real, okay? I need to yell this out to everybody. You cannot draw lines on a chart and think you're going to be profitable. Okay, why is that? Because there's too much human bias involved. You have too many of your opinions and ideas. Look, the one thing that I always tell everybody, okay, and for you guys who've been watching for a while, you guys know what I say. Drawing lines on a chart is just art on a chart. It's just art on a chart. It doesn't work. Because what's happening? When let's say you're on the 1-minute time frame, you draw some lines. Oh, it looks like market's going up. Okay. Now suddenly you just switch to 5 minutes. Looks like market's going down. Then you switch to 30 minutes, looks like market's going up. Then you switch to 1 hour, looks like market's. You will always be confused, and here's the reason why. Because, okay, let's just think about this. Okay, you know gold? Gold is worth trillions of dollars. Just so you guys know, it's not even an exaggeration. It literally is worth trillions. It's the most traded asset on this planet, gold. Okay? Do you think gold says, oh, it's 405, time to go down? No, it's impossible, right? Bitcoin is worth hundreds of billions of dollars, right? You think Bitcoin says, oh, it's 9:45 a.m., time to go up? No. So then how can we do analysis on these candles that are based on time, but time has nothing to do with the market? Time has nothing to do with the market. You know, time is a human made up thing. It's not really real. Like, we made it up. So how can you analyze candles based on time? You can't. That's the problem. This is why any videos you watch all over the internet, you go and they're doing technical analysis and they're doing this. How do they end their video? Oh, and if you want to learn more, buy my course. Right? 100% of the time, they end the video with, oh, and if you want to pay for my subscription. Oh, and if you want to do this, buy my Discord for $200 a month or whatever.
Everyone's asking what broker you use.
Oh, everyone's asking. Okay, so everybody is asking which trading broker to use. Guys, go to abado.com. ABBADO.com. That's where I'm trading. Don't waste time, because if you're trading anywhere else, I guarantee you're losing money. 100% I guarantee you're losing money. And the reason is because you're getting wrecked on the fees. Most people, when they start trading, they don't actually realize how much the fees can affect, your trading. So actually, I had this one guy call, and I'll tell you the reason, the reality, okay? So I hit $1,000 take profit. I was like, oh, congratulations to everybody. Okay, whatever. Now, this guy called me after the live, and he said, yo, AKA, I did the same exact trade as you. Same entry, same stop loss take profit, but I only made 400 instead of 1,000. And same lot size, everything. And I was like, okay, let's hop on Zoom. Let's go over it. So we went, and he's getting wrecked on the spreads. His spreads were so much bigger than our spreads here. The difference between the buy and sell price. Then he's paying maker fees, taker fees. He's paying commissions on the trade. So basically, he lost 60% of the profit on fees. And he's like, this is crazy. I'm switching over to Abado right now. But that's what the reality is. It's because we're always shopping for the broker that has the lowest fees, because that's good for me, because obviously I'm doing trading. And then it's also good for you guys. All right.
Someone in the chat also.
I'm concerned that every time I make a profit, I have to give away almost 40%. Yeah, exactly. The problem is that you're trading on a trading platform that you don't even realize is basically scamming you. Because they're taking away so much of your. And then here's the thing: when you lose trades, you're also paying the fees, so you're getting double wrecked. So not only did you lose, but then you lost extra because you still paid those fees on top. Yes.
Sorry, this is
Yeah.
the taxation.
Yeah.
Because you're earning in US dollars.
Yes.
So if you're not leaving the treasury, you're earning here. The taxation you file with the Canadian government or which government?
Okay, so here's the thing. Just disclaimer, I cannot give tax advice, okay? But the way that we have it set up is, all right, guys, there we go. Sorry, we just hit take profit on that trade. Congratulations to everybody who's in on that trade. That was a really good trade, $1,000 right there. Now, you made $100? Nice, congratulations. Okay, so basically the way that it works is, we pull all of our profits into our corporation. So we do it that way. That's how we have our setup.
Individual who is joining you, like how will they show this as an income in their thing?
So Abado is regulated and licensed in Dubai. So it's like you can download your trading history, and then it's basically you can file on your own type of thing. Yeah.
You just leave it.
Oh, you can leave it. Yeah. Yeah. So Cirque, the CEO, is saying, I'm a scalper. Would that still work for me? Yeah, exactly. Actually, if you're scalping, you're probably getting even more wrecked, because scalping, the fees on other platforms, they're so high. But here on Abado, the fees are actually very low. Yo, Umvir, what's going on? Pentalk is saying, what's the name of the broker? What's Black Book is saying, what's the platform? Guys, the platform is Abbado.com, Abbado.com. Menace is Vantage with MetaTrader good. Right here, what's it called? Vantage has way higher fees than Abbado. Charlie saying, can I use Abbado for analysis? Use my own broker. I mean, we do the analysis and the trading on Abbado. If you're trading anywhere else, I can guarantee you're losing money because you're getting wrecked on the fees. What's the indicator? For sure. So, so the indicator that I'm using here on Abbado is called the Super Trend. I'll show you guys exactly how to do it. Okay, so click indicators, go to the indicator store, right up here, click search by name, and just type in super and click enter. Okay, there you go. There's the Super Trend. Then just install it. All right. Right here, Luca is saying trading, it is a casino. Okay, so here's the thing. Let me explain something to you. Okay. Your banks where you have your money and you think, oh, it's safe. I go to sleep peacefully because, my money is in the bank. They're literally trading with your money. The reason you have electricity, the reason you're wearing a shirt and you have a chair to sit on, and the reason you have a laptop is because of trading. Just so you understand. The reason you have a car and you could go to the gas station and fill gas is because of trading. The gas prices, gas is being traded in the world. This is how the world runs. Okay, so when people say trading is a scam, it's like, well, that's how the world actually runs. Just so everyone understands, okay? The reason why Wall Street exists, Wall Street, the hedge funds, the reason why you sit at the dinner table on Thanksgiving and you think you're all cool and you're like, yeah, I'm an investor in Tesla. It's because of trading, okay? Even though you only have one Tesla share worth a few $100s and you're claiming you're an investor, that's a whole nother problem. But the reason the world actually goes around is because of trading, okay? Now, when it comes to trading, if you don't have a trading system or strategy, then yes, it's gambling. That is what it is. If you don't have a trading system or strategy, you're gambling. The reason that for the past 8 years, consistently, I've been able to make money on a daily basis is because we have a trading system and strategy that's very exact. You guys saw me do the trade. I enter, risk less than 1%. I enter on the reversal. I set my stop loss to take profit at 100 points above and below. Then I don't touch the trade. This is our entire trading strategy. And this is what I show everybody here.
So,
yeah.
Has it happened like you put in some bar of what you set up and it took 2 or 3 days to reach that bar, or?
No, so we just took the trade right now and it closed in a few minutes.
Oh, it happens?
Yeah. Because what we're doing is, actually we don't do, so it's called swing trading, where you hold the trade for a long time. We don't do that. And there's a very good reason why. Do you know what's going to happen in the future? Do you know what's going to happen in the future?
No.
I don't know either. So how can we do a long-term trade?
So
We
this
can't.
is what I'm understanding. This is the same day type of thing.
Yes, because what we're doing is we're trying to catch the short-term trend reversal. So when the market's going from a downtrend to an uptrend, we enter, we just want to catch 100 points.
Right.
And we catch that and we're out. Because we don't know what's going to happen in the future. And anybody that claims to know what's going to happen in the future is lying to you. Okay? This is the reality. Actually, people come here all the time and they're like, hey, where do you think Bitcoin's going? And the reality is, I don't know. Because nobody knows. But social media is full of people being like, Bitcoin going on this much. Sorry?
They claim because what happens once or twice they predicted and it happened that way by chance, and now they say they're the expert.
Exactly. No one is an expert at anything. Just so you understand. Being an expert in the markets is not a real thing, okay? So,
You should look at the comments.
okay, let's go over the comments right here. Okay. Let's see. If he's making 1 to 5K a day, why is he sitting so hard? Trying so hard to push people to sign up? All right, Charlie. So here's the thing. If you think $1,000 to $5,000 a month is a lot of money, you got something else coming. Okay. So basically, just so you guys understand, my problem is that I don't have enough capital. Okay. I make around 5 to 8% a month on this account, which ends up being only around $30,000 to $50,000 USD a month. Okay. Just so you understand, for a very for a person who has very low standards, and I'm just gonna be very real with you, that might sound like a lot. Okay? But here's the problem. The problem is you're probably also sitting there complaining about the price of milk. Okay? You're saying, oh, milk used to be $3.49. Now it's $3.75. Oh my God, it's 25 cents. That's probably the type of person that, you are. Or you're saying, oh, gas is cheaper by like 3 cents, but it's 20 minutes away. Now you're sitting and you're driving 20 minutes to save 3 cents on gas. Okay? The problem isn't that things are getting expensive. The problem is you're just not making enough money. Okay? So my problem is that I'm not making $1 million to $5 million a month. That's my real problem. Okay? This is why I'm sitting here, because I need to be able to find people so that I can raise $100 million, so that I can scale this business, so that I can actually, because right now, let me give you the math. Okay? Are you guys ready? And you can do this too. I'm not special. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing. So maybe you can also do it. You can learn the business that I'm doing. Okay? Right now, I make 5 to 8% a month. Just take in these numbers. That's $30,000 to $50,000 a month right now I'm making. If I can raise $100 million and I can even make 1 to 2% a month, right? That's $1 to $2 million a month. Do you see how the math works? Now life is different. Because after this, I still have to go do grocery because I'm still a normal person. But if I can get access to large capital, just like how the hedge funds are, then we'd be able to grow. So basically, I'm here, I'm giving the strategy out. It's completely free. You don't have to pay. And yeah, if you go and use the AKA PWC promo code when you sign up to a bottle, from the spread commissions, they give us a small percentage. So technically, you're not even paying me anything ever from the platform, from the spread commissions. They give us a small percentage. What that does is it makes our account bigger so that we can do even bigger trades. Because mostly all of the money is really from the trading that we're doing here every single day. We make $1,000 to $5,000. So we're very transparent, and it's actually a win-win scenario if you really think about it. Because if you go to your mentor, you pay them $5,000, they can disappear the next day because they got your $5,000. I'm sitting here not charging you a single penny, hoping that you become successful. But everyone's complaining. It's so funny because if I sat here and I said, oh, if you want to learn my strategies, $5,000, there'd be a line up at the door. You guys would all be like, where's the sign up link? How do I pay? But when I'm saying, listen, it's free, just come and learn and you can benefit and hopefully you do well, suddenly there's complaints. There's complaints for me not selling anything, but there's no complaints for the guys who are scamming thousands of dollars. There's no complaints there. There's complaints here, which is crazy. So actually the biggest complaint we get here is like, oh, why is it free? Just so funny. It's such a funny complaint. It's so crazy. All right, let's see. Let's go over some questions. Oh, wow. We got a whole bunch of followers because of that, actually. All right, guys. Yo, Faza, LaCloud, The Boy, Leighton, Allen, H.G. Baruch, American Dad Abroad, Keith Sizing, Odair, Levitt, thank you guys for the follow. Kindness, thank you guys for the follow. Appreciate it. Let's go.
Can I use my phone?
Yeah, you could definitely use your phone. Yeah. A Franco saying, I feel like it's a great deal. You're right. It is a great deal. It's a win-win scenario. Explain the strategy. Yo, Bruto, what's going on? Can you put multiple charts on the platform? Yeah. So actually right here, if you can see, there's these buttons on the bottom. So if you click, for example, like this split, you can, wait, let me just make sure I have them open. Yeah, see, you can have multiple charts open. I usually don't do that. See, you can have like multiple charts open this way. I usually just like to just look at one chart. Let's see.
Just explain the strategy.
Okay, what is the trading strategy? Okay, in the next 60 seconds, I'm going to give you the entire trading strategy, how I make $1,000 to $5,000 a day, and you won't have to pay for it, okay? So here it is in the next 60 seconds. Are you guys ready? Okay, so give me a second. All right, so now as soon as we see the reversal on the range bars, which means if it's going from green to red or red to green, then we're looking for the trade. So if it's going from green to red, which means we're looking for a sell trade, what I would do is I go over and I see, is the super trend also red? Okay, so if it's going from green to red and the super trend is also red, then it's a sell trade. If it's going from red to green, so red to green and the super trend is also green, then we're looking for a buy trade. Now that I know that as soon as the reversal is happening, I'm about to take the trade. Now, remember, when it comes to the trade, I risk less than 1%, okay? Risk less than 1%, then I enter at the reversal. Now that I've entered the trade, what do? I set my stop loss and take profit at 100 points above, 100 points below. Always. At 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. Now, once I have, so step 1, enter at the reversal. Step 2, risk less than 1%. Step 3, set my stop loss, take profit at 100 points above and below. And step 4, which is the most important one, we don't touch the trade. Okay, once it's in, it's in. We don't touch the trade. Now, these 4 steps make me $1,000 to $5,000 a day. Okay, that's it. That's the entire trading strategy. That's the entire trading system. That's how I do it. And you can literally start doing it too. It's completely free. Now, this is what it's all about. And this is how I do all my trades. I show you guys exactly how I do it. You never have to pay. And what are you waiting for? Go to akapwc.com, get your account set up, follow the steps. You get access to our school community. It's completely free. And if any of you guys have access to large capital, make sure you send me a DM because we're actively trying to raise about $100 million in order to scale our business. So make sure you guys let me know. All right, for anyone who, so where do we access the super trend? Sorry, I missed it. Shamanov Khan, I got you. So what we have to do is we go to indicators at the top on the on Abato Web Trader, and then scroll down to where it says indicator store, the yellow button. All right, there we go. Now up here where it says search, just search super, click enter, and then here's the super trend indicator. Click install. Once you have it installed, you just go back to indicators, and it's going to be right there under trend. All right. So there we go, guys. That's the entire trading system. That's the entire trading strategy. All right, guys. So before I call it a day, tell me where you guys are watching from in the comments, because it's always crazy because we're so global. Let me know where you guys are from. Not so simple as saying here from Trinidad. Let's go. Let's go. Chances saying, what time frame do you use? 1 minute time frame always. Okay. Puerto Rico, Caledon, Nigeria, Fresno, South Africa, San Antonio, Kosovo. That's crazy. London, UK, Miami, Dallas, Nigeria, Canada, Denmark, Vaughan, Sydney. That's crazy. Scotland. Haiti. That's crazy. Alabama, Hamilton, LA, London, Pickering, Sweden, Washington, DC, South Africa, Kuwait, Belgium, Pakistan, Latvia, Ghana, Vietnam, New York. That's crazy. We're global. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys. Let's go. Suriname, Zambia, Amsterdam, Ghana, Tanzania. Dang, that's crazy. DP saying, I'm in a short position in XRP. I've been holding at 350. I'm up 270. Should I hold? DP, that's really up to you because I don't usually hold trades. I'm in and out. Let's go. Punjab, that's crazy. Uganda. What are you teaching? So basically, we're doing live trades. I show you guys all my live trades. I don't sell anything. We just made $1,000 in front of you guys, and I do this live every single day. Guys, okay, so I'm going to call it a day here for this live. You guys are amazing. Make sure you guys go to akapwc.com, which is my website right after this. I'm going to be live again in about 6 hours from now, guys. 6 hours from now, I'm going to be live again. Make sure you have your Abato account set up, funded, verified. Right before I go, I'll show you guys how to fund the account. Click your email on the top right corner. Click deposit funds. Now you can either do bank transfer or crypto. Bank transfer usually takes about a day or two, or crypto is instant. So guys, go get your accounts funded, get started, because every single day here, I come live, I do my live trades. You don't have to pay. Thank you guys all for joining. Jersey for Life, it's completely free. You don't have to pay. Just go to akapwc.com and get started. All right, guys. Thank you guys all for joining. You guys are amazing. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are awesome. And we'll see you guys in 6 hours. Make sure you guys have everything set up. And take care. Remember, there's literally thousands and thousands and